Hello, Emerald Lady. How you doing? Oh.
My journey is already complete.
Is it?
My name is Shanalot.
Oh, that's kind of a nice name.
The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with none. I was born of dragons, contrived by men. By ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me. But they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested, and men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you, knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire. She covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
So you want me to kill the queen? That's it? Just kill the queen! Okay. But that's not exactly what I want to do. You see, I feel like this is the end of the game material. This is it. I can go back and kill King Vendrick, but that's kind of like an optional thing. And then I have to kill Nashandra in order to end the game. However, I don't want to beat the game until I've at least completed my Sunbro shenanigans. With that said, I might be too high level to do Sunbro shenanigans, at least with people who are completing the game for the first time too. So, we'll see. If I can manage to start being summoned, I'll try a little bit closer to the door. Go ahead and do this. If I can start getting summoned to fight the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, that'd be nice. I'd like to be able to get to rank 30 in the Heirs of the Sun. Okay, I'm not being summoned. So I'm just gonna walk into the room and see what happens. Oh boy. Oh gosh, she's got skeletons on her.
Brave undead.
Oh shit, she's talking to me. Ugh.
You have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
You're not a beautiful queen at all! You tricked the king! You used a disguise! As such, I will now exterminate you. What the fuck? Okay, alright. I'm probably fucked here. Yep! Got you. Well then. That's kind of an annoying thing to have around her. Hey, let's just have these giant balls of curse production. Let me use a human effigy. I'm gonna fight her at full strength. And I'm gonna use every cheap tactic that I can do. Ha ha! So I discovered, after applying humanity to myself, that there were a shitload of souls, or shitloads of symbols on this staircase. Which means the place to get summoned is right before the door. So that way you can suffer having to go through the entire thing. What is Hind doing? Hind? Oi! Down here! He's like, obviously this guy wants to fight everybody down here. No, no, no. We're going downwards. To fight the Throne Defender and Throne Watcher. And maybe Nashandra. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Would I have had to have fought Nashandra after defeating the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender? Oh, no. I'm glad I did that early then. Huh. Well, It's kind of annoying that the place to get summoned, or the place to get mostly summoned, is before the long-ass path, but, small inconvenience.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh god, I love it. Alright, I am ready.
Very good.
Do I have any? Have mercy, welcome, frustration. Where's my hurrah? Here we go. Hurrah! Let us go into battle! Yep, he's fighting Nashandra. Oh boy. Alright, well I learned my lesson last time. I have no interest in fighting her in melee combat. It's gonna be all about the great lightning spears, bitch! Mankind is getting wrecked. This is why I didn't want to melee her. Look how fucking screwed over he got like that. Oh, shit! My health! Nice music, lady. It's really dramatic and kind of scary. Unfortunately, we're just blasting away at you, so it's pointless. Uh-oh. Suffer more blades and spears than you can ever experience! That was easy. Good job, Luna. Or Luno. Yeah! Holy motherfuck, she gave 20,000 souls. Praise the sun! Enjoy becoming the king of this world, Luno spirit. I'm gonna enjoy increasing my abilities, and maybe being able to get that sunlight blade. Hi, Nashandra! I'm just here for my soul, so if you could just, like, not kill me, that'd be grand. Alright, thanks! Oh, boy. Return to the last bonfire! Peace! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Ooh. Thank God. I just wanted all my souls back, because, they were kind of placed dangerously next to her, and I don't like that, it's kind of risky. But with that said, I think I am going to head into the battle and face her, because no one's summoning me. And that could be for a multitude of reasons, but I just want to fight her, you know? I want to get this thing done with. I should have done all my co-oping after I'd gotten the Air of the Sun stuff. But, oh well, I'll get the Sunlight Blade eventually, or the Sunlight Spear eventually. Maybe I'll be able to do more co-op in New Game Plus. I mean, I'm not gonna summon anyone in New Game Plus, but that doesn't mean I can't help people out. So, yep, let's go fight Nashandra. Alright, Nashandra, the real battle begins! I'm gonna get closer to you, so you sit there trying to summon those cursed balls. Oh, you're gonna do that anyways. Good. So I'll just be back here, shooting you with a little bit more damage. Because I didn't summon anyone. Uh-oh. Holy shit. I really don't like Nashandra. You shall die to my spear, lady, and you're not going to kill me with your sickle. No sirree. Oh. Although you are quite a fool. Ahem. You are quite a fool for closing the distance, my fair queen. Oh. I should just shot her with another lightning ball. Wow. I am so sad she got that. Huh. That makes me sad. I just kind of... I figured that my melee would be enough to finish her off, but fine, fuck it. No point in risking it. This will be the legitimate final battle, Nashandra. I will not succumb to my greedy whims. I will kill you straight up. You don't deserve to have an honorable death. Not like that, at least. Oh boy. gonna self-regenerate and continue the battle. Oh boy. Yeah, invincibility frames, bitch! Yeah, you want me to admit my force? Because I can do so. Yup! Oh, that was not what I wanted. That was me running at the door. Or running at the attack. Oh yeah! Now I can be cocky! Let's end this! Yeah! I've killed the queen! And now... And now I... have a cutscene, huh? Hey giants slash golems. I killed the queen. The king is still alive, but he's not gonna be that way for long. So yeah, introduce me to the throne. Ha! They formed the bridge with themselves?
You
Sweet.
who linked the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew. And all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. Great Sovereign, take your throne.
You know, I was thinking, what would it be like if I had my helmet off? But this is actually kind of ominous that you can't see my face as I just sit there.
What lies ahead, only you can see.
That was an ominous way to end things. Even Dark Souls 1 ending wasn't that incredibly ominous. It was just kind of like, oh, you're going on fire, alright, the new cycle begins. Okay, this one's like, okay, just straight up, you're gonna become king, shit's gonna happen again and over again, alright, good luck. I think they tried to sell with the main theme of the game. They just kept on trying to sell the theme of, yeah, we're Dark Souls. You're gonna die a whole bunch of times, and that means the cycle begins anew. So it's always this constant theme of life and rebirth and slightly being dead and stuff like that. So they just kind of kept that around. Although, at the very least, even though there was a little bit more story this time around, it wasn't too encroaching. In my opinion, it wasn't that detailed. Like, it was just a whole bunch of things. Like, all of a sudden, oh, by the way, that chick was raised by the dragons. She was created to stop the curse, but that didn't work out. It's just kind of, that kind of stuff felt like useless fluff. Like, I don't care. It's like, great, she got raised by dragons. How does that affect anything in any ways? I mean, you could have said she was born inside of a tree and raised by, you know, tree people, and it would have the same effect as telling us that she was raised by dragons. Although being raised by dragons is a cooler story, no doubt. But yeah, no, and at least in my opinion, Dark Souls 1 had a lot more mystique to it, you know? Like when you had to fight the giant wolf. And they had that entire DLC, which kind of expanded upon how the giant wolf got to be where he was, and how he lost, you know, his buddy, and how he was defending his buddy's grave when you went there to kind of loot it. Even if you didn't really know what the hell you were there for, he was there to defend it. And it kind of had this really somber feeling, especially because technically he's only alive because the player character saved him, or at least kind of how the DLC was. It was kind of like a time travel-y thing. The player character saved the wolf, and so you're technically going back and finishing him off at the grave of his own friend. And so just kind of stuff like that was a lot more meaningful when you looked into it than the way I feel about Dark Souls 2. Now, difficulty about fights. In my opinion, the fights were not actually all that difficult. I died a whole bunch, but most of the fights were quite reasonable, or just had like some random off-put section that made it bullshit. But a lot of the like the rat authority, the giant rat dude, the only hard part about that boss fight was the shitloads of little guys. Like, maybe I didn't see his entire attack suite, but yeah, no, the only hard part was that there were a bunch of little guys. And the same thing was about the spider boss. The only real difficult part was that she had a whole bunch of little guys, and that by the time you dealt with them, you either were succeeding at the fight, or you were being like me and just being too cocky and trying to fuck things up. Now, with that said, I did fight a lot of the bosses with magic. I fought a lot of the bosses with the spear. I didn't fight them with, like, melee combat. In my opinion, I do see the melee combat as where the heart of, like, the hardness of this game comes from, because you have to close the distance to the enemy, and you have to strike them at the point where they can do, like, some of their hardest hitting attacks. And if you don't have all the adaptability that you could ever fucking have, your dodges aren't gonna mean shit. But thankfully, by the end there, after I'd raised up my adaptability, I could see where if I had higher adaptability earlier in the game, I think a lot of my frustrations could have been alleviated. There were a lot of parts where I dodged right as the attack was hitting me, but because my adaptability was really low and my agility was really low, I didn't have as many invincibility frames. But the best way to dodge is always to just never get hit at all, so I deserve to get hit anyways. But, you know, that was kind of fun. I had a fun time playing through the game, and I'm still going to continue. I still want to kill... I still need to fight Vendrick, and I still want to see what happens with the Ancient Dragon. But I had a fun time. In comparison to the first game, I live streamed all of that, all the way to the last boss fight, and that was kind of an experience, because everyone was telling me exactly what to do live, and that takes a little bit of the discovery away. Now, with that said, towards the end of the game, I was looking up more and more stuff with rapid pace. I was like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? What the hell does this item do? But at least there was still a little bit of that discovery. There was still leading up to that part where we're going, okay, now what? In comparison, where it's like you're just kind of going along and goes, okay, GaLm, by the way, in the very next bit, you need to watch out for the giant thing that's gonna crush you. Although there were the messages. Messages were also something interesting. It was a fun experience, kind of experiencing the game normally in comparison to everything else. Like, I didn't, like, if I found a message and that message gave me a hint as to what could be coming up next, that was great. It's like, oh, another player told me how to destroy the windmill, and that in turn made that fight with the queen snake chick really easy, because there wasn't as much poison in there, and apparently the poison heals her. So yeah, I would have had to have had poison killing me while simultaneously healing her. Oh man, that shit is a little bit absurd. I've seen some reviews here and there, and a lot of it complained about, like, level design, and I'm not too anal that I cared too much about it. Although there were a lot of dead ends, and that's something that was noticeable. In Dark Souls 1, there wasn't as many dead ends. A lot of things just kind of interlinked with each other. It's like, oh, I'm all the way at the end of this area, and it links into a circle as a shortcut to this other really far off place. If you had the key, you could go to the Valley of the Drakes immediately. And so it's kind of stuff like that. They didn't really have as much as that with Dark Souls 2, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of consistent thoughts with Dark Souls. I'm not like the kind of super elite that knows every single bit to kind of analyze Dark Souls in comparison to the other Dark Souls, in comparison to other types of games. I suck hack and slash things. So, and this was just an adventure. Now, hi, how you doing?
Bearer of the curse until hope.
Yeah, well, you know, I think you should know. I killed Nashandra. I became king of the land. And you were very much right to stay by my side. But I still have a couple of things I want to do before we finish everything off. Greetings, big giant dragon. So I killed the queen of the land, and I feel like I want to take you on. Come on, fight me! Kill me! Yes! Oh shit! Wow! That is a really long-range attack. Holy tits. I mean, I was right in the epicenter of it, but damn! Alright, King Vendrick. I couldn't kill the giant fucking dragon, so instead I'm gonna fight you. Holy shit, he's got dark magic attacks. Oh my god, he still takes so much fucking damage. So little damage. That's not gonna work out. I think we're just gonna go back to the dragon. Hi, dragon! If you could not blast the door with fire, that would be great. That's blasting the door with fire. Alright. I'm just gonna hit you in the face with lightning then. Wow, that hardly does any fucking damage. I'm scared of this thing, man. Alright, I'll just go ahead and hit its leg then. Yeah, you like that, don't you? That's a little bit more damage than my lightning. Oh, he's gonna fly now. What kind of fucking shit is that? He just flies up and does an instant-killing fire-breathing attack. Like, how am I supposed to avoid that? Am I supposed to just go, oh, he slightly moved his leg, time to run the fuck away? God, I have to go so far to kill him. To be fair, he's an optional boss, but fucking hell. Hi, sup, dragon? Alright, so we're gonna try something a bit different this time. I'm gonna hit you with a mid-force, or you're gonna fucking fly into the air immediately and kill me. Alright. Alright. I'm done. I'm done. It's a big giant fucking guy. He kills you instantaneously. You probably have to have like a bajillion fucking fire resistance or some items that just let you tank damage, but I have no real interest in doing that. And, yeah, I guess it wouldn't be Dark Souls that experiencing one final rage about a battle. I'm sure I could. I just don't have the patience to learn how to fight the ancient dragon. And I don't think it would really reward me all too much, since, yeah, he seems to have like a shitload of health. But let's end this off. Let's end off the Let's Play here, or at least this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my suffering through the game, even though I didn't have as much as I could have had if I had just gone through the game, as apparently a lot of people try to do. A lot of people are like, I don't summon anyone on my first run through. I handle every fight by myself, and congratulations. Fantastic. I didn't do that so much. Although I did wane myself off of it. I definitely fought a lot more bosses on my own towards the end there, and I think I can be commemorated for that. And I do plan on, or at least I'm thinking of planning on doing a New Game Plus run through, and in that one I will not summon anyone ever. I might summon NPCs, but I won't summon any players at all. Although maybe I'll let myself be someone, because I still want to get the Sunlight Blade. Or, not the Sunlight Blade, the Sunlight Spear, whatever it is, the rank 30 thing for the Heirs of the Sun. I really wanted that by the end of the game, but I didn't realize how little I'd get summoned. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, no, I had a lot of fun going through the game. Hopefully you guys had some fun watching the Let's Play. It was a lot longer than I thought it would be, and it was actually kind of also a little bit shorter than what I thought. I thought I was gonna hit up like to part 100, but that didn't really happen, even with all the like the co-op episodes and the PvP stuff. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. So anyways, thanks for watching this Let's Play. I'm going to jump off a cliff now. Farewell!